Oh, and that's great into play, but the pass just a little dusty out wide to Lim Naru. He runs strongly, and then he turns Sonny Bill Williams trying to get the offload away. And the penalty comes again. Scotland this time not releasing the tackled player.
Well, I like that too, Murray. Both wingers, Chintu and Lamaru, working together there, the Romanian wingers. And that looked likely just started to open up.
Well, Lim Naru looked like he was evasive too. He looked like he could beat a man. Good to see. So a second kick at goal. So you must be positioned behind this one, Matthew. You'll be able to tell us where the wind is.
No, you've got your geography wrong. I'm on the other side, Murray. But in saying that, he needs to. He'll need to. It's coming down right down the. There's the infringement, and as you can see now, that breeze is coming right into him. It's going right straight on that angle. It's coming from the north here in New Zealand, and he'll just need to try and go straight, or maybe left hand upright. Good kicker. Needs to get some points on for the Romanians to start their campaign.
Yeah, it'd be a real confidence booster, wouldn't it?
Oh, it just gives you a little bit of a lift, you know, a charge, and sometimes you've got to have something like that early in a game.
He can watch himself do it. And this one will drift through the uprights. Dumbrava has 3 points. And Romania back in the match. 8 plays 3 at Rugby Park.
And at this moment, I'm thinking Romania, they've just scored 3. They need to be able to take down this ball. They need to secure this ball. I wonder how committed they are to securing the ball and trying to drive out of their territory. Their formation. Oh, short side.
Short side play. Lamont is there. Takes it beautifully. Plucked out of the sky by the right wing. He loses control.
Yeah, thank you.
Simon Daniele, should I say.
He looks useful, doesn't he? The big left winger.
Well, good skills, I thought, until he lost the ball. In the air, aerial skills. Beautiful. Shoulder, legs up. Well, did he lose it, or was it dragged out of his arms?
One and the same thing these days. Simon Daniele hasn't scored a try since 2009. He'll be keen today. 32 years of age.
Touch.
3 Rugby World Cup tries to his name.
We just come up quick, please. Where's them off it? Make sure you touch. 5 seconds, take it off. That's good.
Referee just ensuring the scrum sets.
Well, Scotland would have to be having a go at the scrum, I'd say. Romanian ball just outside the 22. Let's have a look how it plays. Good solid scrum from Romania.
They're holding the ground. Carpool off the back again. Rolled through the tackle of Kelly Brown. And they'll stay around the fringe here. And the big men all lining up. Osake now. And again, they earn the penalty from Pearson.
Blue 4.
This time Richie Gray, the man, finding himself in an awkward spot.
Blue 4. First move rule,
Penalties
please.
costing Scotland Murray at this stage of the game.
Yes, indeed. And Richie Gray is a big man, isn't he? 2 metres 05. And he's not like a number of their former Scottish players. Roddy Ware, is it? Who was
Dottie Ware was
Dottie Ware, yes. He was about the same height, but nowhere near as heavy. I think this man's 118 kg.
They want to see daylight, don't they, on the tackle, on that ruck and maul area of the tackle. They must see daylight. They must move away. And that's what he was picked up for.
There is Tinku. Absolute legend of the game, both in Romania and, of course, for his club Perpignan. And a good drive here as the Oaks go to work. That is Tinku with the ball at the back. Just found himself a little splintered from the main pack. Now they pick and drive again through Lazar. And Barclay has got through. Brown there too. Tinku once more now. Still in Scotland in Romania's possession. Tovica. Now Petre. And he has good support. Good drive here from the Romanians as they work their way up towards Scotland's 22. Here's Dumbrava now. Little chip over the top, but Daniele well positioned to take that one.
Well, he anticipated it. And he's away.
Quick tap now from the veteran left wing. Played his Colts rugby for England before deciding to head north of the border. Jackson gets his kick away, and that's a fine clearance too from the first 5. And play will restart with a line out midway between the 10 and the 22 in Romania's half.
Well, quick thinking, quick action too, isn't it? Inside, deep inside their 22, Scotland. A couple of quick movements and they find themselves in a very good attacking position.
Martin Dembaravi just ran out of options, didn't he? The fly half for Romania didn't have the options, and the kick not the right option there for the Romanian team.
Tinku with the feed. Sake standing at 2 in the line out. And he drifts back now. Can't get his hands on the ball. Kellett got up to spoil. Here's Ross Ford in his 50th game in Scotland colours. The 31st Scottish player to achieve that milestone. Jacobson. Happy to do the grunt work. And then they call Chunk. Here's Ansbro now. He's wrapped up wide. Needs support. And it arrives in numbers. Gray standing one off. Thought about throwing the pass and then instead took on half the Romanian pack. And the ball pops out for Blair. And he throws a short one up to Sean Lamont. Scotland just trying to probe for some space here. There's the ball round the back of Jacobson. And it'll be called for a Shepherd. Well, those plays are being cracked down on by referees. We've seen one instance of it last night in the opening match. Now here today.
Well, I thought the one last night was a marginal call, actually. Let's have a little look at this one. Well, I don't know whether any of those players could have tackled the man in the gap.
Actually, I'm all right with that. I agree with you. I think that is a marginal call still, in my view. I just think the deception was done by the Scotland with a little bit of room to spare, but end result, Romania back in territory. The sun's coming out here at Invercargill.
Tinku with the throw then. Romania. No, Scotland back once more. Certainly hasn't been a one-sided affair this game. Scotland looked good when they had ball in hand, but discipline just letting them down at key moments. Now Demofta. Strong run through midfield. This is great play from the Oaks. Clearance from Serbu to Tinku, and now they look wide. Scotland having to scramble here as the Romanians play with real pace. Marius Tinku again has Petre on his shoulder, and coming right through was Barclay. Demofta, short ball up to Tonitsa, and the ball is spilt. Chance to counter now for Scotland. Ford is there, he has the ball. Quick pass. Finds its man, finally. Here's a chance for Max Evans. Inside ball, Daniele with a clean run to the line. And he's going to go the long way. Pops it up for Patterson, taken down, and it's a forward pass.
Oh, they made hard work of that, Scotland. They were away. It was 2-on-1, a simple 2-on-1. Draw the man and pass. And they blew it. The Romanians looking good too, running onto the ball, then they turned it over.
Yeah, well done, Dave. Dave Pearson, the referee as well. He was right there. Look at the overlap there, Murray. And good speed too, Sean, from the Scots team at the moment. Good inside pass. We talked about him already, haven't we? Daniele coming across from the other side and just picked up the forward pass. There's the coaching
Andy
boss.
Robinson,
Look at him.
Well, I understand him doing that. I mean, one might say that because Daniele hasn't scored a try for a while, maybe he was thinking, this is my moment. I need one.
He had 30 metres to work with out on the right, and he decided to cut back and run towards the one defender Romania had back.
Yes. Hey, but Scott, didn't you enjoy that passage of play from the Romanians at the other end of the field?
Let's go, lads.
Well, they look good when they have time and possession and they keep the ball in hand. And certainly the run from Demofta may be the sign of things to come this afternoon.
Well, I think the key to the Romanians' play there was they were running onto the ball. They were hitting the ball powerfully.
Well, they just got a bit of belief too, Murray, didn't they? They just started to get a little bit more confident now at scrum time. They've got to hold the Scottish team back now.
Well, they seem to be pretty solid then. It's
Early engages the call.
Early, number one.
So Jacobson, Cross and Ford get points at scrum time. What will Scotland do here? It's just a free kick. They're going to take the scrum again.
well, yes, except now it's Scotland ball. Makes it a great attacking platform. Early engagement, well.
Step up. Step up.
I'm not sure I'm happy about those. I know you're looking at me, Scotty. I'm shaking my head. I mean, the referee takes a lot on his own, doesn't he? Is it necessary?
Pause. Engage.
Well, they want it to be tight this World Cup. Off the back now, chance for Vernon. He feeds it to Blair, and Blair upended rather unceremoniously by Demofta. Pick and drive play. Romania might have to tighten up around the edges here. Scotland don't mind going through this.
No hands now, Rook. Stay on.
Ball is there for Blair. Here's Jackson. And inside ball, back to Ansbro. Ansbro, all power! Joe Ansbro ran through Romania like they didn't exist.
They didn't take blindside.
Yes, a hot knife through butter, without doubt. Beautiful run, lovely try. Well, it was a great attacking position. The ball was a little slow coming back, but there was just enough space to see how clever he is on his feet.
Oh, yes, he's good. He's balanced, isn't he, Murray? You take us through it.
Well, just there, just that little outside break. He should never have got through that second one, I will say, Matthew. That was poor defence. But you'd have to say he ran beautifully. He took his chances.
Well, just like his balance, he looks a midfielder, doesn't he? He can move, he can shimmy, he can do all the good things midfielders do. He's young. And this time, Chris Patterson, he'd be happier with that version.
Oh, yes. Well, Joe Ansbro just reduced the Romanian backline to bright yellow training cones on that try.
Well, he did. I mean, there wasn't even a fend. Or there was a fend there. That first gap, maybe there was a slight hesitation from the two Romanian players because one was on each side, of course. It's one of those yours.
Restart again is high, and again it's Kelly Brown who finds himself all alone.
Not a problem. Stay on, lads.
This time Rusakio was the man up to make the tackle. Barclay. Tinku all over him, and he's conceded the penalty.
Number 2 on his feet, all right to the ball.
Good work from Marius Tinku. Made a big shot on Barclay and just stayed in the right spot. Maybe another chance here for Dumbrava, and they've pointed to the posts.
Well, I like a referee who keeps an eye on the player who's on his feet trying to win a turnover, and that's what this penalty was for. Was Tinku, their most experienced leader. You tell me he's a pretty fired up campaigner. Tinku plays for Perpignan, that'll go down well in that Catalan area.
Marin Danut Dumbrava. 1-1 today from the tee. And this one is the easiest chance of the afternoon. Right on the 22. 16 in from touch. Strikes it well this time. Never looked like missing. So Romania grabbed 3 more. 15 plays 6 here at Rugby Park Stadium.
Well, they're in the ball game, Romania. The goal kicks are keeping them there. They need a try to really threaten. And I get the feeling that if Scotland are able to score again, they'll just slip a little bit further away.
Tonitsa has the ball. Less of an idea.
Yes, I think he ran out of thoughts, that's for sure. But he's retained possession. They now will clear the touch and give the ball back to Scotland.
Serbu with the clearance to Dumitrash, and he can't get great contact with the ball. Looks rather disappointed with himself, unless that's just his normal face.
Well, he might be disappointed, but you know, at the 23rd minute mark in this game, and if I look at some of the flags around here, they are really blowing into the Romanians. So they'll be pretty happy with this result so far.
Jeff Cross, police capped front rower for Scotland today. Mike Blair now, Jackson, Kelly Brown in midfield, strong running from the number 6. They set up again, it's good recycled ball this for Scotland. Ansbro engages reverse and hits the Romanian backline. Jackson again, Lamont. And Lamont just pirouetting his way around the Romanian backline rather than through it. They'll stay short side here through Jackson, held the ball up, and Brown then put the ball down. So we'll have a scrum And Scotland, I think, Murray, just a little impatient when they have ball in hand. They know they're going to find